Okay, go ahead. I'll come in somewhere.
Okay, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Yeah. Sir, please, can you introduce yourself?
Do I still need introduction? Yeah, fine. My name is Refiling. So I'm the lead counsel to Indigenous Club of IPOB worldwide.
Okay. Please, can you tell us what transpired today in court case of Madden and Kanko defendants?
Okay, today the criminal charge filed against Chimezie, Chidiebere, Onwudiwe, Benjamin Madubugwu, and Nwawuisi came up today. Of course, you remember that the matter came up last on 5th of December 2022 for ruling on application challenging the decision of the court to control hearing the matter because the facts giving rise to the alleged offense also was took place in Anambra State. So we are urging the court, based on the letter of authority of the court, that Federal High Court Abuja is not the proper institution or court forum to attend the hear the charge. So our objection was heard and adjourned for ruling on 5th, another 5th of June of December 2022. The court said, and in view of the fact there's a pending appeal, or the pending appeal at the time and on that day, that you adjourn the matter sine die, await the outcome of the Supreme Court decision on the main appeal. So against our judgment of 20th of October 2022. So that's what actually happened. Then during this intervening period, when appeal judgment has been delivered on the 15th of December 2023, we got a notification from court that the matter has been scheduled for to commence hearing for today. So we were in court today, and incidentally, the defendants were also in court. And the federal government had equally briefed a new lawyer to take over the prosecution of the matter. So we informed the court today that the matter was originally adjourned for ruling. So before his lordship decided to adjourn the matter sine die to await the outcome of the Supreme Court decision. However, that issues canvassed before the Supreme Court does not affect our objection, because our objection on jurisdiction was part of the issue determined by a Court of Appeal, in judgment of October 20th, last 2022. So, which was not appealed against by the federal government. So, as such, that judgment is still binding on the Federal High Court. So, the Stewardship Brown directed us to file a first application in that regard and serve on necessary parties and come back on July 4th for hearing. So, that's a summary of actually what transpired today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Biafrans, for having me once again. Thank you.
Yeah. We had Binta Nyoko, the presiding judge, say re-edit and refile application. So in essence, all those applications that were okayed by the appeal court and the Supreme Court would be put away.
No, look at what happened. Let me explain this to you. You see, this application is governed by a different set of facts. What's the fulcrum of objection before the court was on the fact that the allegation of facts, the fact constituting the allegation, level against the persons I mentioned in the charge, to wit, Chimezie, Chidiebere, Onwudiwe, Benjamin Madubugwu, and David Nwawuisi, emanated from state of affairs that happened in Anambra State. So we are telling the court that this court has constituted has no jurisdiction to determine the matter arising from this charge, because we have Federal High Court in Anambra State that can competently adjudicate the matter. So now, that was part of the issues we raised in our objection on our appeal before the Court of Appeal during the Nnamdi Kanu's case, during the appeal we filed challenging the return of the 8-count charge in Nnamdi Kanu's matter. So, and the court also resolved that issue in our favor. Court of Appeal also resolved that issue in our favor. At the point the federal government filed appeal against the Court of Appeal to Supreme Court, it wasn't part of the issues they listed for determination. Am I making sense? So now it thereby follows that decision of the Court of Appeal on that issue still subsists because it hasn't been set aside, it was not challenged. So and by virtue of the principle that is binding on the Federal High Court. as it stands today. So what you need to do is just to, in line with the direction of his lordship, to refile the application, and obviously in view of the fact the new law is just coming in, and also attach the law, the judgment of the Court of Appeal, possibly his bit, the notice of appeal they filed in that regard, to show the court that it wasn't part of the issue they challenge at the Supreme Court, so that the court will make a ruling on that. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. The next adjourned date is on the
4th of July 2024.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hope you do. Do you have any other question?
Could you lay more emphasis on the last time during the last adjourned date some time ago, the defendants, the quadro defendants were asked to be making appearances respectively where they are domiciled, state police, if I'm not mistaken. Is that still existing? Is this still going on?
No, that directive was taken by events.
Okay.
But always in court at any point in time, the court wants it to be here. Yes. That's the most important thing. The essence of bail is to ensure that the defendants,
enjoy
in this instance, is always in court.
Okay.
So that's the most important thing. And they're always in court. Anytime the matter comes up, they're here because, of course, we know they have no case. There are no case before the court. Okay. So, and I believe at the fullness of time, they will be discharged and acquitted.
Okay.
So that can assure you of that.
Okay. As an aside, how is our leader, Onwudiwe?
He's doing fine. We saw him yesterday. He was in court.
Okay.
He's doing fine. So okay. Doing fine. And the matter is going on. He's doing fine. He was in court yesterday.
Yeah.
So now, of course, we're no longer part of the case. And so we've done our part. Earlier indicated. I've been here for a period of 9 years. So at least I've done my own part, and then have to move on. So allow other of my colleagues to continue. And I believe they're doing the needful. So thank you.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, I don't want to comment about the proceedings before the court and what's going on there, because having been debriefed from handling the matter, I don't think I'm competent to comment on what's going on. You can understand that for some time I've not been writing about the outcome, proceedings, or irregularities, or probably some dramas going on in the court, because I choose not to write about it. Though it's an eyesore, but I don't want to comment on that. Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Like what really happened yesterday, which me personally, which I'm not a lawyer, I'm not into anything like law, which I was a little bit downhearted when I saw our leader defending himself in the court. Being a lawyer, at least I would also want you to throw more light on that particular issue.
Right, you want to drag me out from where I don't want to come out.
Please.
I said actually, I do not want to comment about the proceedings in that's what I'm done in Kano's case. However, what happened yesterday is an eyesore and an abomination, because I can't imagine a client who someone is defending, addressing court by himself. I don't think it's happened. So, and they shouldn't be allowed to continue because it shows in totality that he has assumed the position of a lawyer.
Yes.
And when a client assumes the position of a lawyer from the top, what it means that he has no confidence or the credibility or competence of those representing his position. And so something must be done about it.
That's how I felt.
Because the essence of bringing a lawyer to handle a matter for you is that the person should be the mastery of law. The person should know it all. And so and the person should be in a position to defend you. So not you doing otherwise. So it's not encouraged, and it's forbidden under our practice.
Yeah.
It's clearly forbidden under our practice. A client who is being charged for an offense to stand in court to defend himself is not allowed. So by our law. And I believe the team will look into it and see how to go about it. But I believe they have all it takes to defend him. And so now they are in position of the file and the facts about the case. Thank you.
Yeah, because what I saw yesterday was the accused person carrying files, like a lawyer. When I see you guys coming to the court, I see the volume of files.
I said it's abominable.
Yeah, because I saw
it's abominable on that.
Bending down the papers and that about.
Everything about the matter coming up for hearing before court. Supposed to be discussed during what they call pre-trial conference.
Pre-trial, exactly.
Then when you come to court, you will in which your right to defend you to a lawyer.
Exactly.
Then it's only in exceptional circumstances that you be called upon. Probably you want to tell the court one thing, not to address the court on issues of law. So, and for him to mount the dog and start addressing the court, referring to laws, is something I consider very serious. And I believe, and also my advice to team, to his formidable team, is that they should look into it and ensure that such thing never happen. This is my comment from sideline, because it's an abomination and it's an eyesore. So I don't think throughout the period defended Nnamdi Kanu for a period of 9 years, at any point in time address court on law. At all. The court will only ask him, how are you doing, Chimezie? I hope you're fine, and all these things. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling you well. I hope you are taking care of you. We now make a complaint
personal question.
Complain to the court on his personal experience, personal issues, concerns.
Not on law.
So that's the only thing, not to address court on law when we are there. It hasn't happened. So I'm not actually trying to impugn the credibility or competence of those handling the matter, but there are serious issues of concern raised by the outings of yesterday, and my advice to them that they have to look inward and find out what is up. They have to. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you.